rush, adrenaline rush now. Adrenaline rush, adrenaline rush, come on. So what you gonna do? Get another kilo. You wanna sweat it, but you ain't got no flow. I'm on your TV, kicking up your radio. I'm on your video, mashing up your disco. You know when I come down, I come rough. I need no permission, cause I'm in the right position now. You know when I come down, I come rough. So feel the vibe of the adrenaline rush now. Adrenaline rush now. Adrenaline rush, adrenaline rush now. Adrenaline rush, adrenaline rush. You know you can't get enough of the adrenaline rush now. You say I'm being rude, cause I got an attitude. You better watch out, cause I'm gonna come and get you. It takes a million or more to hold me back. So watch out, world, because I'm on the attack now. You know when I come down, I come rough. I need no permission, cause I'm in the right position now. You know when I come down, I come rough. So feel the vibe of the adrenaline rush now. Adrenaline rush now. Adrenaline rush, adrenaline rush now. Adrenaline rush, adrenaline rush. You know you can't get enough of the adrenaline rush now. Adrenaline rush now. Adrenaline rush, adrenaline rush now. Adrenaline rush, adrenaline rush. You know you can't get enough of the adrenaline rush. Cause I'm gonna come and get you. It takes a million or more to hold me back. So watch out, world, because I'm on the attack now. You know when I come down, I come rough. I need no permission, cause I'm in the right position now. You know when I come down, I come rough. So feel the vibe on the adrenaline rush now. Adrenaline rush now. Adrenaline rush, come on. Adrenaline rush. You know you can't get enough of the adrenaline rush now. Adrenaline rush, come on. Adrenaline rush, what? Adrenaline rush. You know you can't get enough of the adrenaline rush. Come on. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, back at you. Short little break. Moving on to what I would refer to as a real game. Going to try our hand at some PUBG here. I am far from good at this game. If H1Z1 I consider myself adequate, I don't know what I would consider myself with PUBG. I guess I'm poor. So, you know what? Let's just see if we can get a couple kills. And actually, as I'm saying that, I forgot. We need to update our KDR here, which it didn't end as 0.83. I think it ended as a maybe 0.75. We started off so promising, and then it went by the wayside. And we are restreaming again, live on Periscope, YouTube, Twitch, StreamMe, Streamcast, Mixer. We did pretty good earlier today, especially with Periscope. I was somewhat surprised at the amount of viewers that I had through Periscope. So, okay, I was about to say this is taking a real long time. And I don't know, I've never really done much with my settings here. Let's take a look at our graphics. Post-processing is high, anti-aliasing high. See, I don't really know what these do. View distance. Might as well keep that on high. All right, well, this could be one hell of an experience. Geez, I have no idea. I don't really want to get involved in too much confrontation initially. So we are going to maybe go down here to the beach of Puerto Paraiso. Out 33% full still. So watch, it'll be, I guess everybody's probably shooting for Los Leones. And can we make this little beach community over here? Doesn't appear that there's anybody. Oh, I thought it was free looking. Anybody with us? We may not make the beach. We're probably going to have to take this little warehouse right here. And we are definitely going to have to take the warehouse as our parachute has deployed against our will. And I am horrific when it comes to what? I say there was a ammo but no gun. Try to scout the area real quick before I get too comfortable looting. Come on, baby. Not enough space. Okay. So we need a backpack. I'm certainly used to this scenario. This is what you would call commonplace for Kasugi. At least we were able to pick up the first aid kit. I will assume, since all that was still down on the first floor, that there's nobody in here. And we'll put on some nice camo combat pants. It gets a little difficult for me to find stuff in this game too. It kind of blends in with the floor, or I'm not sure if it's part of just the aesthetics or is actually an item that I can interact with. Bam. Okay. Now we need to go back And I don't know what guns are better than the other. So when I said this is going to be an adventure, and I forget how to use my fists, I was going to break through the window. And we are in the safe zone, miraculously enough. Okay, I mean, I'm thinking, I guess if we kind of go, and I'm just going to stick with the AK for now. And we don't have much else. Josh Bake, thank you, my friend, for the host. That was awful kind of you. As we are just getting started here with the first game of PUBG, and I don't know if I'd say we are looking to rack up high kill games. We're looking to learn and survive. I have probably played PUBG, if 10 times, it's not much more than 10 times, so I do know that we could use a vehicle. I do know that we could use a scope. We will forge on here, see what we've got up the hill. Let's see. And we're heading in probably the best direction, I would say. And I need to, actually, before we go any further here, this is something I have issue with. My mouse wheel seems to be backwards, at least for what I like. And I probably shouldn't stop here. So when I roll the mouse wheel up, I'd like to go to the grenade and then kind of cycle through that way, but instead, up is down and down is up. Let's see here. I don't see anything under mouse for the mouse wheel. If anybody happens to know if that is something feasible that you can do, you can change the way that you scroll through these things, let me know, please. Otherwise, I will make do. Oh my God, and I literally struggle to shut doors and to pick things up. I mean, oh, what do we got here? A scope of sorts. Okay. A holographic sight on an AK-47, or an AKM in this case. Okay. I'm wondering if I should pick up this Uzi. I don't know if this is a good move. Also, it actually, well, yeah, Mick, I was thinking, well, you know what? Let's give it a shot real quick. I thought that meant the actual mouse movements. That's still backwards for me. Oh, wait, because I didn't save it. Oh, no, it is. It's the actual mouse itself now. That'll kill me. I'm bad enough the way it is. So it's just the mouse wheel. That's what I'm trying to get figured out. Oh, that dripping water sound threw me off. Yep. I was hoping that was the fix. That would have been nice. Okay, let's see here. I'm so slow with transitions and oh, so this, all right. Oh, some nice fingerless gloves. I keep thinking those are footsteps. All right. Well, let's go ahead and move on here. Yeah, we're in a pretty good spot. I mean, in this game is all about stealth and being sneaky and trying to get the drop on people. And there we go. Oh! And there it is. That's the name of this game, where H1Z1 is a little more open. This is hide and try to sneak up on people and shoot them in the back, which I would do if I could. I was actually running out looking for a good position, or to try to find a good position, and that person was already out there hiding. So more power to them. And the servers are too busy at the moment to let Kasugi in. Now, Mick, what kind of do you actually play PC games, or are you console? I mean, I know back in the day, for those of you that don't know, this gentleman here was certainly one of the top players of Guitar Hero, I believe, in the world. And I don't know if there was any other games that you did that well in or not. But I know you were a maestro. Okay, jump back in and give it a shot. And sometimes where H1Z1 can get me frustrated with the mechanics of the game. Hey, Crush. Crush coming in on Periscope as well. Thank you, Crush. And we got Mick coming over from YouTube. I can get frustrated just as easily, where I was getting at with this type of game, where I'm just no good. I have no experience. When you don't know a game like this, I mean, I'm slow. I don't know the strategies. I don't know where to go. I don't know the map. It's best to be with a team, and you can get a little support. But obviously, I'm running these solo, and I'm going to learn one way or the other. Yeah, PC is a whole new animal. That's for sure. Okay, well, let's take a peek here. Let's just jump out now. Got 4 goofballs falling down there. Oh yeah, the streaming, it's fun. It's just kind of my little hobby. I think Crush and I feel the same way about that. Oh, and while I'm doing that, I gotta check something real quick. Okay, and that has thrown me off course. So if there's anybody down here now, I am as good as dead. And just to add to my misery, I can't, like that, it will not pick up. I mean, maybe I'm hitting it too quick. Oh, look at this. Buku scopes. Oh yeah, I'm totally with you there in terms of hours in the day, and I mean that's why pretty much we just do Friday Night Foreplay, and that's all that I stream. It's simply because I just don't have the time. Okay, well, we started off here with a... Okay, forget it. Couple decent guns, I think. Now let's do a quick check of the zone. And we need to go southwest. And basically what we'll do here is we'll head southwest, we'll look for a good spot and try to pick some people off. See if we can keep from getting shot in the back. And if anybody minds letting me know how the stream looks, I don't know, it looks... I try to keep my phone next to me, and I apologize, that's what you keep hearing. And it looks like this might be a little choppy. And I apologize. Give me another second here. Okay, I am trying my best here. Okay, thank you, Mick. I don't know, it looked kind of choppy to me for some reason. This game is a little bit... Oh my goodness gracious. I am in demand, and it's only when the stream starts. Okay, so now we got to be careful because the problem we're going to have is potentially somebody in one of these houses. don't see anybody down there. There you go. That's what I do. I hit the wrong button. So now if I was going to sneak up on anybody at this point, they know I'm here. I'm not used to the scope. Again, it's totally different on H1Z1 than it is in this game. Guns and ammo galore. Some of this, as long as I can... No, I didn't want to do that. I was going to say, as long as we can pick this up and prevent other people from picking it up, I'm down with that. Okay. So we're kind of out in the open here. I'm not real thrilled with what I'm seeing. We need to badly go northwest, or I'm sorry, southwest. And normally I have pretty good luck. Yeah, I actually have the Galaxy 8 Plus, and yeah, it is kind of cool. I can pull up something, just send it right to the TV. And normally, if I'm not playing and like Crush Frequently is streaming, that's what I do. I'll watch him on the TV. Okay, so we are running out in the open. Beautiful. It's exactly what you want to be doing in this game. I mean, normally it's pretty easy to find little vehicles around, but okay, now for the time being, I mean, we're not in a very good spot. We don't know the way the safe zone is going to shift. I don't think it just centers in. I think it's kind of random like H1Z1. So for the time being, this is a pretty darn good spot. The more I'm just running around on foot, the more I'm just begging to be killed. And again, not knowing the guns, let's take a look here in terms of range. Effective range, that's pitiful. Okay, so we certainly want to keep this gun in hand in terms of trying to snipe somebody out. Well, enjoy that, Mick. Kiss My Asshole killed Candy One Zhang with an M16. I still don't know how some of these names don't get banned. I mean, simply on the name alone. I can't tell if that's a usable vehicle. I'm so unfamiliar with the game. I don't know if that's a drivable truck or not. But, you know, we are always best viewed on the big screen, so hopefully it brings out a little something extra. And I guess I am so far off the beaten path that, I mean, I've not seen one iota of movement. I mean, this is more like Rainbow Six in the way that the scopes really count, and you really got to be strong with shooting at range. Where H1, the shotgun right now is just so OP that you know it's best just to get into close combat and just one pump somebody and be done with it. Okay, well, we're going to be in the next safe zone as well. It looks like maybe it is going to just shrink in a circular fashion, or, you know, kind of just not shifting, just straight down. So with that being the case, unless somebody is hiding like an Alabama tick, I have not seen any movement. I'm going to run down and check this truck. And hope we don't get shot in the back. Okay, it looks drivable. Okay, now we're doing something, guys. I'm going to drive in a northwesterly fashion. I feel a little bit like Lone Wolf McQuade. I am a lone wolf today. I don't have my team with me. Kind of try to look around as I go. I know it can make things awful choppy. Believe me, it kills me, but seeing if I spot anybody else. Pretty much just direct south now, I think, is the way to go. And also in H1Z1 you can jump out of the car going 100 miles an hour and it doesn't hurt you. On this one you've got to be completely stopped, and that's a habit that I'm going to have to get into. Okay. Well, we got a nice old ridge up there, and that means somebody is already up there, and if they've got a good scope and a good long-range weapon. I thought I heard some gunplay, that's why I hesitated. Did that on purpose. Okay, well, somebody ditched their motorcycle. heard some gunplay. Always got to keep an eye on your back, of course. Okay. So where is that coming from? Not sure this gun and this scope is good enough to find or for me to hit somebody wherever they're located, but I would give it a shot. I hear a car. It was off in the distance, but I have no idea of direction. Shiz, good to have you with us, of course. Yeah, I would much rather have you and the gang in here with me than playing this solo, I can tell you that. We did a little H1Z1 earlier today for about 2 hours. I started off good and I fell off the cliff real quick. Oh, yep, and you watched it, so hopefully you were okay. Good, you watched the beginning part. I was impressive early on. If you watched the first hour, you'd think, man, this Kasugi guy's pretty good. If you watched the second hour, you would have been probably sick to your stomach. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and head somewhat south. Let's go southwest. We don't want to go into the bomb zone, of course. Yep, go ahead and skip that second half. That was what you would refer to, if you're being kind, as a putrid performance. Goodness. Just blew the suspension out of this bad boy. And in this game too, at least I think it's consistent that you can actually, if you run over somebody, you kill them. In H1, half the time I run over them, well, hell, 80% of the time I run over them, they don't die. But 80% of the time I get run over, I die. So that's, you know, you gotta love it. Okay, I am getting pushed, it appears, up to this mountainous region, this big plateau, and the refinery or whatever the heck that is, so I might as well just go now. And I knew that was coming. And it's so hard in this game, at least for me, to get direction, to figure out. Whoa. Okay. I'm not sure if that's two separate guys or one and the same. there's somebody east. Probably in that big building somewhere. I thought I saw movement on the mountain there. Well, and again, I ran into a sapling at least one time, and I did hit a tree here in the early stages of this game. So I really need to just go east. Yeah. That would be sarcastic comments. Baby. Although that I can't blame on me. There's not much I can do about that. Well, there you go. Maybe my driving isn't so damn bad after all. Okay, now I want to jump out. But I don't know where that shot came from. So this is where you got to be real careful. Are they just on foot down here? And if I use my scope, you know, then I don't want to have my vision okay. Did I hit a shot? I mean, wasn't my reticle right on that guy? I am a little bit flabbergasted at that. I don't know what just happened. It doesn't appear that I landed one shot, and I hope that is not what this game is turning into. We're going to get back in this bad boy. If I run into a situation like that again where I've actually got the drop on somebody and I still can't even hit them, then we're going to have a problem. Well, Crush, what I'm hoping to do here is put on a show. Okay, so let's death cam this guy. Let's see if we can tell if we even hit him. Is we have fantastic disco music in the background. Did he know I was up there? How the hell would he have even... Okay, well, I mean, I guess judging by the health bar, what, I hit him a couple times? Oh, I'm sure. I needed some kind of pump-up music to get me going again, because after that last game where I thought I had a kill. And speaking of that, man, is that good. Let's go ahead and update our KDR. 2 kills. That's embarrassing. 2 deaths. At this rate, we might be jumping back over to Minecraft. I say jump back over. I haven't played Minecraft. Actually, I played it many moons ago with one of my sons. We were a fearsome duo. And maybe that's the type of game I need to go back to. If my aim is that bad. I probably could. I could just loop it in the background. We better take the music off. We've got to concentrate. I have no idea where to jump out at. I wish you could spot a vehicle from way up here. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Yep. Okay, there's somebody just flying down like they've got some kind of a jetpack on. So we're going to try over here. Let's see if we can get some loot unabsconded. And I think everybody in chat can agree with me now. That was back when music was good. Not that it didn't continue and throughout the 80s. And the music actually was pretty good in the 90s, but it has declined immensely. Oh my God. Come on. Handguns galore. Yeah, we'll go with the shotty. Now we'll see if I can close range somebody with this and not get a kill. Oh, the old frying pan. I've never used the frying pan. I know when this game was first released, the frying pan was a big deal. Okay, I'm not going to use my red dot sight on a handgun or a shotgun, that's for sure. Yeah, both of my children were both cultured and certainly raised on 80s music and 80s TV shows. But now they're getting old enough where they're kind of making their own decisions in terms of music and that, and oh, jeez. He was already up there hiding. Man alive. We're trying, guys. And this game is just so slow. It's all about hiding, 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 and I hate to just sit and hide. Oh. We'll just call you Ice. Yeah. I appreciate the sub, my friend. Creative name. All right. We'll try another one here. I mean, literally, I've got to get a gun and just find somewhere to hide. I mean, that's what we're doing here. Yep, that was good. Good try. All right, I need the shooting range. That's what I need. And I climbed up there assuming that I was getting shot from the ground. So then when I fell down, or when I went to the prone position, I had no idea that he was just already up there waiting. And I had the shotty too. I would have probably had a good opportunity to take him out, but yeah. Well, Crush, you might. I mean, the thing is, if I play H1, I mean, at least I'd probably have a little bit better success, but it might just be a little Rainbow Six training. I don't know what else to do. I can only embarrass myself too much. I mean, I can take a little bit, then I start to get uncomfortable. I don't even know where to jump out. I should go to the junkyard right here, because that's how I'm playing. I may just stay in the damn plane and let it kick me out. I'm amazed that so many people stay in the plane like me. Well, somebody has the same idea. I would say let's see who can hit the ground and who's faster getting a weapon, but I already know the answer to that. And that is whoever the hell this was that jumped out with me. That's the answer to that. Really, the main thing that I'm doing is I'm just scanning the area for a vehicle, especially falling so far towards the end of the map like this. If I don't have a vehicle, I'm in big trouble. I mean, I'm dead anyway, but okay. See, that's the thing. I've only played this so infrequently that I don't know what the heck is a gun and what's not, to some degree. And of course, the place that I would land and run into doesn't have anything, not even a handgun. All right, well, we found a change of pants. That was positive. Now we look intimidating. Oh my God, are you serious? My God in heaven, look at this. I think I see a shotty in here. Is that a sound effect or is that somebody? That's got to be a sound effect. You better believe it. I need some kind of magic. Okay, that's got to be some kind of sound effect. Oh, it was. It's some kind of water dripping on the outside here. Good Lord. Okay, well, there's a helmet. Take what we can get. Can't tell if there's anything up on that roof worth trying to get. Let's see, can you jump over this? Yes, we can. I hate that I'm reversed with the way I can cycle through my weapons. Okay, well, and before we get too happy that we're not dead yet, oh, we're actually in the safe zone, so you know, really we need a long weapon. So when you're in this sort of situation, I can't really kind of rest on my laurels here. I don't have anything to... And probably for me, the way my aim has been working, it's best to have this little Uzi. And we got to forge on here and see if we can find a decent weapon. Level 2. I don't know what I've got on, but... Oh, level 1. So there we go. So we got a helmet and a level 2 body armor. And we're right out here in the open for anybody to pot shot. Take the shotty ammo. I don't know how far you can fall without getting hurt. Oh, there we go. And I know somebody else fell in the vicinity. want to go north. And let's hope we got a decent weapon in here. And we have something. And what should we drop? My guess is the handgun. And we don't have any kind of a sight, unfortunately. Which is another big no-no if I don't have a sight. Although the sight that I had in the last game, where I had the guy right down the barrel of my gun, didn't do me a damn bit of good, so I'm going to try. I'm going to try to rip somebody's face off. I can tell you that right now. That's the goal. The goal is not to win. Absolutely not. The goal is just to rip somebody's face off. The goal is to find somebody before they see me and shoot them in the back if I can. That's what we're hoping to do. I don't have enough space. That would stand to reason because I still don't have a backpack. And you wouldn't think... That's probably a gun that I want right there. You wouldn't think backpacks would be so damn hard to find. And I can't pick anything up. I don't know if what I had was a level 2. I know it wasn't a level 3, so we'll just switch them. Oh man. The trials and tribulations of Kasugi. Yeah, when that's all that seems to happen to you is you get shot in the back at some point. I just you know, soured, and damn it, that's all I'm going to do is shoot somebody in the back. Got on some cool gloves. Okay, backpack. A red dot. Or a holographic. Okay. Okay, well that's all geared out now. There's nothing I can do with that, so let's drop it. Okay. Well, I'm fortunate enough to be in it. I don't think that we're going to have the safe zone come down around this small little island. So I really don't have a choice but to kind of move around here and try to find a vehicle. Okay, we don't have a boat. Oh, that's great. Okay, well, we don't have a boat. I really don't want to swim. I guess we gotta run down the beach, go to the bridge. Or could we be lucky enough that this is a functional vehicle? And we are. It's actually funny that you mentioned the Chucky doll. I was looking for different backgrounds to use for the stream, and I picked, as you can kind of see, the ninja background. But one of them that I came across actually had Chucky in it. I think I may have saved it, actually, for possible future use. At least Sophia is being brought up on classic 80s movies as well. Heck, I take that back. I mean, Chucky, you're talking, what, 80s, 90s? And heck, he had one out not too long ago. And he is pretty much what you'd call an A-list actor at this point. Come on, where are you? I'm just, you don't drive a distance in this game without being shot at. So, somebody's hiding in a building, hiding in the grass, chomping at the bit to shoot me. And we need to actually go west. Oh, I mean, we are like skirting the edge of the zone big time. So we are going to have to off-road it here before we get electrocuted, or I call it an electricity wall. I think it's supposed to be gas, but the fact that it's glowing, it just kind of throws me off. Ugh. Speaking of that, there was a shirt I saw with the horror icons that I would love to get, and I don't know where you can get it or if it's something that's still available. But it was the... Oh, I'm trying to think. I think it was Kiss, the cover of their album. Maybe it's Love Gun, where they're kind of all standing and like jumping and flailing their arms back and so on and so forth. So it was that exact same picture, you know, coloring, but instead of the, you know, Gene and Paul and Ace and Peter, it was Jason, Freddy, Chucky, and you'd think it would be Michael Myers, but it wasn't. So it was Jason, Freddy, Chucky, and man, I cannot think of who the heck the other one was. Oh, it was the Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy. For lack of not knowing or forgetting, oh, Leatherface. There you go. Yeah, I would love to get that one. Okay, well, we might as well continue on west and get into the next zone and see if we can find somebody that we can engage and, oh my God, dare I even say it, that we might kill. Or really, I need to take baby steps. At this point, I'd like to wound somebody. If we can, you know, break the skin, I might feel a sense of accomplishment. And then from there, we can try to slowly build up to killing someone. We are beating the hell out of this vehicle. Ay, ay, ay. Well, we have got ourselves into one hell of a pickle. I'm sure as heck not going to drive down there. And guess what? Somebody was hiding. Oh. And the thing was, the gunfire didn't hurt me, I hurt myself. I guess I jumped out while the truck was still barely moving and it ran over my foot. Oh, we don't have any med kits. Great. And I don't really have a scope good enough to compete with anybody at a range. And right now we have pinched ourselves in here. I wanted to stay and compete against that individual, but I couldn't get an eyeball on where they were at. Okay, my gosh, why isn't my gun switching? Great. So the gun won't switch, I guess, if you got it zoomed in. Which I didn't know that. I tried to run over that guy. What the hell is this clown? I mean, the game is pretty slow moving. That's what kind of surprises me. I don't know how these guys can... He could run up the hill like that and just... Okay. I don't really know if I'm doing something wrong here. I'm looking at my hand. I had the Uzi. I would imagine if I press the button and I hold in my mouse button, the Uzi is supposed to be an automatic weapon. I just snuck in behind that guy. He had no idea I was there. I pressed the button. It fired one time. Okay, we're going to give this one more, and if this isn't any better, then we're going to change it up. So we've had an instance where I had my sight literally dead on somebody. You know, got maybe 2 hits. And here's an instance there where I had an Uzi. I mean, I'm not a gun guy. Isn't that an automatic weapon? Don't you hold the trigger in and it fires? Well, not in PUBG it doesn't. And is there a setting? Can you make it, you know, semi-automatic and automatic, and it starts off as semi? And I have no idea, but I mean, that was very disheartening. Well, I had him. It just, I don't know what the heck happened. I'm assuming it's probably something I did. There must be a setting where you can go semi-automatic and automatic, but I mean, on the AK-47, I know that's the case. Well, at least it is in PUBG. I can't say that I know it is in this game. But with an Uzi, I did not even think that I had to just rapid fire, that I just assumed if I hold the button in that it's going to take care of business for me. But this is it. Only so much I can take. I can tell you that. Only so much I can take. Okay, we are going to go ahead and jettison on down with this fellow. Well, you know what? Let's kind of change course a little bit. Because whoever he is going to probably very swiftly and very easily take us out if we land with him. Because if we each have a building to run into, his building is going to have a vest, a helmet, and an array of weaponry. And my building is going to be empty. And man, that happens a lot to me. Spiral on down, which for us was an outstanding landing. We actually opened the door relatively quickly. I mean, this could be our game, guys. I mean, right now we are... Oh no. You see? This is what I'm talking about. Well... trying to judge where I should go next. Well, we'll go ahead and look in here, and then I guess we're going to head down there to that warehouse. Okay, now we're falling apart. Well, I just think that I seem to have the worst possible combination you could have of horrific luck, generally speaking, but the luck most of the time is a result, if you can put it that way, of me just doing bonehead things, or, you know, I don't know, not knowing what the hell I'm doing. And as I said, there's got to be some kind of a setting, I really hope there is, that prevented me from going full auto with that Uzi. And we'll take the shotty. Switch to some nice pants. Okay, we got our old AKM. Definitely want that. Okay, I see what's going on here. And we... Oh, I thought I had a, thought I picked up a sight. Okay. I clearly did not. Well, Sophia, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Kasugi's going to try to get a kill just for you. But unfortunately, I don't want to break your heart. I'm going to do my very best, but it may not happen. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Crush. So there's what happened. I had an Uzi on single fire. I didn't know that was a thing, but again, I'm not a gun guy. I'm assuming what they've done here is, you know, fairly realistic in terms of how the weapons are actually made and how they actually fire. With the exception of that grotesque, you know, aiming incident, if you want to put it like that I had before. I mean, this is certainly a much more realistic game than H1Z1. I am going to do my very best to shoot them dead. I need somebody that's locked up. Just some poor soul that happens to be locked up that I can just run up to and put my reticle on them and take them out. And I'm really just trying to... Obviously, you don't want to stand still even for a second. But I'm really hoping to find a scope. Okay, we're not too bad in terms of being away from the zone. We just need to head northwest. And I mean, are we a frickin' sitting duck or what here? I mean, gee, many Christmas. I mean, about as out in the open as you could possibly be. But this helps us out a lot. Yeah, if there were any zombies in this game, I could probably handle them. Huh. Okay. We hit a very stubborn rock. Sophia, I apologize. There was somebody just happened to be running up while I was having trouble. And now it sounds like they are driving away with my corpse in the back seat. Let's take a peek at how I was done in. Okay. Well, good for him. So I'll tell you what, I can't embarrass myself anymore with PUBG. It's just not my game. And I say that knowing full well there isn't a game that's my game, but let me jump over into a couple games of H1Z1, and then we'll probably call it done. Yeah, I want to exit this match. So let me go ahead and get things switched over. I think I unfortunately left my last, at least on Twitch, I think I left it as H1Z1. Bang, 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 absolutely, as they were piercing through the windshield and into my skull. But hey, more power to that guy. I did my very best. Hopefully here in H1Z1 I can get a kill. But I'm going to go ahead. I think since the title is incorrect for this game, we're just going to transition right over. So let me go ahead and get this started here. Let's get out of PUBG. And the odds are we are not going to fare too much better. But we are going to try. Okay, we are about loaded up. Probably, when I first started streaming, that was one of the very first games I could stream. I had my older PC. I couldn't do any of the new games. And Mr. Robot, I think, was one of the first ones I had a little series on. And I vowed that I was going to get through it. And I never did. Okay, let's get transitioned over here. I gotta switch my game. There we go. And I believe we were still in the European server. I didn't look. I'm not much better at this game, but at least I'm a little more comfortable in the way that things feel. Switch over to the red backpack. I've been meaning to do that. You know, important decisions like that, I can't forget. Yeah, we'll stay with those boots. All right, let's get down to the nitty gritty. So basically earlier today, this is what we amassed. A whopping 5 kills. And really only one finish that was worth anything. And we have our KDR, which I could not even keep with the last game. It sickened me so much that we just left it as it was. Okay. Well, we got a little bit higher ping than normal, so yes, I am indeed in the European server. And I will say it again, and no offense, I would say on the US servers you've got probably about, unfortunately, I don't know, 25 to 30% of the players are toxic. I had an enjoyable time on the European server earlier today. The very first game, I tried to land at the dam. I landed at the dam. I tried to land on top of a vehicle. Me and another guy landed at the exact same time, and he got the vehicle and drove away, and he called me a bitch. Other than that, there was no ill will. Everything was very cordial. Oh, yep. We've got Disturbed Mick coming in on Twitch. And any time that anybody chats, I can see the icon of where they're watching. So we've had some Periscope, we've had some YouTube, we've had Twitch. And it's still not a bad fill-up time for the European server. I don't know what the time change is. I'm thinking if it's about 4 o'clock Eastern time, it's probably pretty late at night, I think is the way it would go. I'm going to do my very best to shoot as many people as I can dead. Sophia, if I can, I'll even blow somebody up with a grenade, or I will burn their flesh with a Molotov cocktail just for you. So let's see if Uncle Kasugi can do some damage here. And I forgot to pick where I should fall. So we'll map in as soon as we get in. Daybreak. Okay, for me in terms of safety, well, oh my, I mean, I'm literally just in the middle of 1,000 people. So Kasugi is going to play it smart. Oh, I should have went back there to the gas station. Well, I'll tell you what, let's go over here, grab some weaponry, and then we're going to head up the mountain. Well, with some of the get-ups you see here, we might run into somebody that looks like Chucky and somebody that looks like a witch. And right now, we're going to grenade them. Yeah, well, let's hope we've got a gun in here. Oh boy. Not what we want to see. I mean, this is a pretty pitiful drop. Okay, well. Oh, jeez. Well, we're already starting off rough. Oh, we've got a grenade. And we will certainly use it and use our bare fists if need be. And this is pretty much a losing proposition here that I would yeah. So really all I can do at this point is let this guy, let him run away. And let's hope he's not just baiting. Let's hope he actually ran away. And we'll try to sneak down here and hopefully get a gun. Oh. We're going to grenade the heck out of people. Well, as embarrassing as it is, I mean, really, at this point, the Magnum is... it's a gun. Okay, let's go ahead and... That guy's obviously looking for high kill games because he left a lot of stuff behind here. And, I mean, heck, we are in a pretty good spot, to be honest with you. Biggest issue I have is that I don't have a body armor. Don't have a lot of supplies to work with, but see if we can nope. I don't have enough composite fabric. I need 4. Thank you, Shiz. I need it. Oh, the Jester mask. Yeah, have a wrestling t-shirt on. I try to stay black and red. I also have a new pig mask that I wear every once in a while. Last time I wore the pig mask, I played pitifully, so I took it off and went back to the Jester. Whoa. Why can't I ever hit anybody in a car? I can never. just stop? Okay, that's what I was thinking. Guy's a better shot than me, that's not surprising. That's generally how it works. Ah. Can't tell if he drove or what. Oh. I always question kills like that. You know, to pop up from a hiding spot and to be able to just 1-2 like that so quickly. It makes me think. It makes me wonder. But there are guys that have that good of a shot. So we just jump right back in. Let's take a look at what we've got here. Here's somebody with an interesting getup. Most people, you know, kind of regular looking. Hats. I like the red and black outfit. That would suit Kasugi well. Can't quite tell what that is on. Guess some kind of a dragon. That'd be right up my alley, but that guy's probably 10 times the player that I am, so I don't deserve that kind of an outfit. Let's see what else we've got here. Nothing out of the ordinary. A couple of hoodied folks up there. Oh, I wish they were as slow as zombies. I really do. That would really even the playing field for Kasugi. But instead, there's somebody here with my same EZW World Tour Wrestling t-shirt on. And actually, before we start the next game, and I mean the one after this, maybe I'll switch my armor up. If I find a 2-hit laminated armor, it becomes a championship wrestling belt. So we could go with that. Okay. Oh, practicing, just trying to get better. Witches and zombies all over the place. Taking me out. I didn't pick where I fell again. So we are going to go south with a vengeance. I don't care what any of these other people are doing. I'm pretty sure I saw somebody else fall in this direction, but as long as it was just one guy and not a whole slew of 20 or 30 guys, then we'll deal with it. A big thing like this is just to find a vehicle. So there's somebody kind of landing off the beaten path, like I normally do. And it's the craziest thing that I'm just not seeing any vehicles. It's really unbelievable. Oh my God, let's get the render down so we can actually see. Okay, we can't load our gun. Starting off beautifully. And we don't have a pack. Okay, so first thing we do here is we're going to find a backpack. Or we're going to... Not sure where that came from. It sounded pretty darn close. And I can't pick anything up. Can't even pick up a fanny pack. I guess I've already got one on, I hope. The old jump through the wall technique. Just trying to get eyeballs on where that action was coming from. Yeah, I guess speaking of Batman, Sophia, I kind of look like the Joker in some way. One of the versions of the Joker, I guess. And that appears to be further off to the 105. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. Okay. Thought it was closer than it was. If I had any kind of a vehicle, I would try for it. You know what, heck with it. I'm Kasugi. We're gonna go for it. Whoa. Okay. That was an issue of being on the European server, and my ping got out of control for a second. And it messed up my chat and everything here. Wow. Well, Sophia, I hope you enjoy Minecraft, because Kasugi might be jumping over to that. Competitive Minecrafting. I'll be building a house and trying to raise a pig as a pet and seeing if I can accomplish that. Because what I'm accomplishing right now in H1Z1 and PUBG combined is only something to embarrass myself. Extremely well played by that guy. That is the way to do it. Some idiot throws smoke. You know right where they're at, pretty much centered. He lobbed in a grenade and he laughed. Yep, I think that's probably more suited. I told the guys in Foreplay that I was thinking of retiring. They found a young man to take my spot by the name of Mr. Wonderful. And with the performance that I'm putting on here, I probably should go ahead and retire from the group, because I'm doing them more harm than good. I am getting made to look like a punk. You know what? And it rhymes with witch. My goodness gracious. I'm just kind of going old school Kasugi here. We're going to fall west. Okay, somebody's already landing at the cabins. I was going to choose that. So there's somebody way up there that just fell. So we are going to have to... Oh my gosh, and I think I even see a police car over here. I really don't seem to be faring well with the AK-47, but okay, there's where I see some of my problem comes in. I hit X right away, and you got to wait for it to load. So note to self. Okay. Let's go on up the road and see if we find any zombies or witches. Yeah, whoever this Uncle Marty is that you speak of, I'm sure he is a fantastic gentleman. Oh, my jumping ability! Okay, well, that is unattainable. and I refuse to give up. That's how you do it. Well, shizzle dizzle, I appreciate that, but I mean, what I'm bringing to the table right now is a hindrance. And I just hate to do that to you guys. And the way I was playing earlier today, I was fired up. I was like, I can't wait for Friday. I'm gonna bring something to the table that's special. Yeah, Uncle Marty sounds like he's a real neat guy. Okay, so now I saw that doors were open. So I don't want to leave this area. I would like to find this person. I mean, I guess I can pretty well discern if they were going to run anyway, they'd be running east. I don't think they'd be hanging around here. They probably found a vehicle. And I've also got to be careful, because if I ride around in these hills too much, I'll damage the vehicle. So let's just do some more looting. Oh, was that another grenade? I gotta switch this up. There we go. Driving me crazy. Okay, I think I have got enough besides the body armor. So we can find another pair of boots. Or wait a minute. Nope, that didn't do it. Well, we need at least one more pair of boots, make a body armor, and try to find somebody to engage. See if we can make up for all this putrid play. And I'm going to stay out of the neighborhood, too many places to hide. Pair of boots. Whoa. Interesting. Okay. We have a body armor. Now it's time to fight. So now we will go in the neighborhood and see if we can get anybody to show themselves. No open doors. And we got a drop. So the last time we went for this, we paid the price dearly. touched. Hence, that's why ammo was on the ground. And with all my luck, it probably had a rifle. I always want to call it a sniper rifle. I don't think it's a sniper rifle. I think it's just a hunting rifle with a scope. Okay, always a hotbed of activity here. And we got a car right in front of us. Man, I'm just starting to wonder. Really am. GG. I mean, I can land a headshot. I can take a helmet, but I guess maybe my firing rate is just too slow. I haven't got down the proper speed. So we are going to do one more and we are going to call it done. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be back in about 1 minute. Well, guys, from the bedroom window, calling the final game here. Can we get a kill? We did hit that guy in the head. We took his helmet. We're doing our very best. It's not good enough, but it's all we've got. I can provide you with fantastic music. Fantastic gameplay is just something that is out of my control. Enjoy the music. It is good. And we probably will do a little bit of streaming tomorrow as well. And I'm going to have to think long and hard about what we're going to stream. PUBG and H1Z1 just don't seem to be up my alley. Occasionally on Friday night we switch over to Rainbow Six. I'm not good enough nor do I have enough, I forget what they call them, operatives unlocked to compete with these guys. So if we do Rainbow, I might just put it on the hardest level and do some training. That ran me right off the road. It's a nut! See that, Sophia? That's what you call a bad driver. Look at this! I can't get in. This is a big time melee. Hopefully I at least knock somebody's teeth out before we started the next game. Yeah, and I'm really, thank you for watching and tuning in on all those platforms, and I'm happy to know that they all work properly and that everything is smooth, and I've changed some stuff with OBS lately and the way that my video and that was captured. Let's take a peek here. I like to fall off the beaten path. I can't imagine anybody else is going to go towards the edge of the map like me. How is there not a vehicle again? Well, if anything, we've got fantastic music. Unfortunately, we gotta turn that off so I can hear footsteps and whatever else. And right now I play with a single monitor. The hope is to go with a dual monitor setup at some point, and if I am able to do that, it'll make transitioning and switching music and all sorts of things so much easier. Now again, nobody in their right mind would fall like I do and go towards the very edge of the map like this, but I still stay cautious because you never know. Go ahead and make a body armor. That's going to leave us without a helmet. That's not wise. I'm going to fight him, and right now I'm angry. I'm angry, and I have a burning desire to have my bullets make contact with somebody's cranium. That doesn't mean I'll do it, but we're gonna try. And I was killing people left and right earlier. Now I can't buy one. I don't know what the deal is. Look at this. We got a brand new shiny Jeep down here. We're gonna paint it. Instead of being yellow, we're gonna paint it the colors of Kasugi, red and black. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Chaos, that's my middle name in case you didn't know. And we really don't need to be in a huge rush, I don't think. Okay, we gotta be out of the car. X, and now we're on the single shot. I'm going to switch to the AR though for the time being. Although I should probably have the shotty out. Here we definitely want the shotty. Doesn't look like any of this was touched. There we go. Okay, now we need to get into the zone. You mess around too much, you get scorched by the green gas. Don't want that to happen. The one thing I can never pass up on are the medkits. I think I have enough of everything else. Stay on the edge. Don't want to drive right through the middle. Get wedged in there. Well, so far, not hide nor hair, which is probably a positive thing for me, the way I've been playing. Generally speaking, the best way for me to survive and make it late in the game is to simply not run into anybody. And if we can have that happen, then we can put up some good numbers. I've got a skinned ATV over there, so I know somebody's in there or somebody was in there. Again, there's so many places to hide in there, it makes it so difficult. And then, oh, and I was just going to say, with this big open area, then people can shoot you in the back. Sophia, that was for you, young lady. Uncle Kasugi with a kill. And that was a bad man. Or it was a witch. Or it looked like it could have been a zombie. But Kasugi took him out. Okay, fire is coming from somewhere, and those guys are fleeing. So where's the shooter? Where is the shooter? Oh. Okay, well, and we switched off to the shotgun, which isn't really what I like to have happen. It seems every time I try to push somebody and jump out on it, unless I've already got them hurt, like was the case with that last character, I generally get shot through the car before I can even get to him. Well, I know someone went up this way. Let's reload. Stay mobile. Well, let's head on up here and see if we can find him. So we are literally on the edge of the gas. Want to drive into the wooded area. Just kind of making sure we don't have anybody hiding in the trees. Really kind of bide our time and just look around and see if we can find someone. When you've got a vehicle, that makes the game so much easier. Just like that guy before. I hit him a couple times with my atrocious aim, but he would have lived, and I would not have killed him, of course, if it wasn't for the vehicle. We saw a police car go up this way. It has vanished. Okay, we've got somebody way off in the distance up there. And a lot of times you just drive around like this and try to get somebody to pot shot you. And that way you see where they're at. I don't see any drops. Well, this is a decent little spot. Especially with the way the gas is going to be pushing. Oh, and there's a drop. That's probably already been taken. So now if we have anybody in the hills behind us, they should get, well, they will get pushed out by the gas. And there is one of them right there. That's the kind of aim I bring to the table. Jeez, this guy's an animal. What did he do? Okay, well, I can't even say where the heck he went. And he literally just vanished. Oh my God. Okay, there's somebody way down there running around. We'll go down here and let's just see what happens, guys. Oh, crap. Well, I know darn good and well somebody is down there in the tree. Oh, and there he is. Somebody took my kill. Not that it was necessarily my kill, but you get an assist somewhat in this game, but and for me, man, my aim was pretty good. Now the problem you run into in this situation is somebody with that darn rifle. If they've got the rifle, they are big time in control. And so in 51 seconds we have to move south just a little bit. Yep, I mean, we need all the kills we can get, statistically speaking. In the solos, you don't get the assists. Obviously, in the duos and the fives, you do. So we got absolutely no credit for that. goodness. Hold on a second here. So you mean to tell me that I can stay here and I'm still in the zone? Well, let's slow play it. If my aim was better, I could pick that guy off in the car. Unfortunately, it's not. And unfortunately, if he's doing what I think he's doing, it's a nice play, because I've got to move right at him in 45 seconds. You gotta be kidding me. I hope he's not doing it because I left the Jeep out there. Hopefully he's looking south. So what we're going to do is we're going to shotgun up. And we'll bull rush him. There he is. We are being shot from all directions. I love it. Okay, so one behind the rock. Well, all three of us are in vehicles. Okay, well, we've all got cover. We're all standing pat. An aim that is just like nothing I've seen. Oh, come on. What? .97 health. Well, I mean, for us, that was pretty darn good. I mean, we got down to third. We had an opportunity. I mean, everybody, I actually had position. I just didn't have enough helmets. And we got down to a shotgun battle, and the way I would have liked to have seen it end is the way it ended, is the guy that killed me got killed. So guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. We're going to call it a stream here. Thank you for watching on Periscope. We've had YouTube, we've had Twitch. We're also streaming on Streamcast, Stream.me, and Mixer. But chatting was very nice. Sophia, we got you a kill. And tune back in tomorrow if you want to see this sort of gameplay. If you, for some reason, enjoy what I bring to the table, you can see some more of it tomorrow. Probably early in the morning, I don't know. But we will post when we're going live. So thanks again, guys. Have a fantastic rest of your Monday. And we will see you tomorrow. Take care.